Architecture is the learned game, correct and magnificent, of forms assembled in the light. Well, my name is Karuna Singh. Welcome to the channel Knowledge Star, Continuous Knowledge Excellence. Namaste. Today I welcome a renowned professor from the Department of Architecture, Amity University, Gurgaon, India. Please welcome Dr. Pallavi Sharma. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, doing well.
Well, we will start with the very first question, and that is what is trending these days in the field of architecture?
Okay, so now as we talk about the recent advancement in architecture, we can say technology and future always work together to produce a brilliant results. On the same grounds, architecture is also adopting similar trends and driven by the desire for the best services and technologically advanced surroundings. So the technologies which are very popular these days in the world of architecture are BIM, that is Building Information Modeling, which is used to make it possible for accurate execution with fewer errors at all stages of the construction process. Then we have artificial intelligence also, which has begun to take place in the lot of manual labor and increased optimization by effectively taking into account everything from site. Then we can also go for generative design, which is a collection of algorithms that also provides a variety of design options based on particular designs. Like you can get a detailed description of the material, the budget, the construction methods as well. Then additive design in the form of 3D and 4D printing. There's VR and AR, that is virtual reality and augmented reality. So what is virtual reality or an augmented, how it helps? So with the aid of virtual reality, architects can give their clients a more realistic explanation of the concepts and ideas. So it's easy for an architect to explain to their clients what they think about or what the concept they have for the building. Okay. And then there is a mixed reality also. So as a result of rapid urbanization, as you all know, and a lack of available spaces now. So mixed reality, on the other hand, it enables interaction between the real world spaces and the virtual spaces, giving rise to ideas like vertical cities. So these are the technologies that we have in our architectural world.
Okay. Being a female, you have faced many obstacles after becoming an architect, right? So
Yeah.
can you please elaborate some of them?
Yeah, see, it's for women, if you work in any of the field, you have to struggle a lot. You need, if you want to get success in your field, then you'll have to make a balance. You'll have to keep balance between your personal and professional lives, and it gets very difficult for a woman to start her own firm. So what the best thing right now, or it was in past, that the women always tries to have the firm with somebody. That's a partnership firm. You can say societal norms, it takes a woman a long time to establish her identity and work in this field, because society doesn't accept a female architect. When I started my career in 2000 as a freelancer, it took time for me to get established. So I was there in field for 7 years till 2007. When I came into academics, I was there in field. So women, yeah, especially because you need to deal with so many types of people. But yes, there are very famous women architects, also female architects, Zaha Hadid, Denai Scott. Then in Indian architects, female architects, we have Abha Narayan, Anupama Kundu, Brinda Somaya, Chitra Vishwanath, Masuma Rizvi. So there's a list of female architects also who are very successful in the fields. It takes time, but yes, but everyone has to struggle a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. So during COVID, which was really critical for everyone. Okay, so how did you work at that time?
Being an academician, we had to take the classes online, and students were actually, theory part was very easy for us to deal with in online classes. You just have to prepare PPT and explain it to the students, as we do in our smart classes also. So we prepare presentation and present it in front of the class. But when you talk about the practical classes, such as where we need to do the drafting work. That's architectural design, building construction, graphic skills. There you have to have a physical interaction between the students. Otherwise, it is not easy for us to explain, and it is not easy for the students who are coming just after 12th in architecture to understand how the lines are going to be made, how the plan is done, how the elevations are to be created. So it was difficult in early stage, but later on when we were equipped with so many softwares, it was quite easy for us to explain it to the students, and they also took it very well.
Well, what could be the career opportunities in this field?
Yeah, so there are many career options after doing architecture graduation. You can become an architect, so that's a more obvious career path in architecture. As a fully qualified architect, where you can opt for your landscape architect, building architect, or a naval architect also. Then you can be a building surveyor also, which is quite often involved in taking preventive measures to keep buildings in good conditions and to make them more sustainable. Then town planner is another option which you can opt for, where you will manage and develop the countryside, cities, towns, villages. So the graduates who have interest in development, regeneration, sustainability may be interested in this career, being a town planner. Then production engineer for graduates interested in entertainment industry. There you can be a production designer for the movie sets, TV shows, theaters, and the real shows which are quite common these days. And one of my students, one of an architecture, our ASAP alumni, she is there with Dharma Productions right now after doing graduation from Amity. So we are very proud of her. So that could be one of the option. Then you can be a historic buildings inspector also, who is also referred as a conservation officer, supports the preservation of the historic environment and aid in preserving and enhancing the structures with historical, architectural, and cultural significance. So it is our responsibility, one of the responsibility you may say, that to restore or conserve the monuments. Then another option which you can opt for is the structural engineer. So the similar to architects, structural engineers are inventive thinkers. They use maths and science to plan, design, and supervise the construction of structures that can withstand the stress of both human and environmental wear and tear. And structural engineer plays a very important role in the construction part also. Without structural engineer, it would be very difficult for us to construct any of the building. So these are the career options which you can opt for after doing graduation in architecture.
Okay, can you please give some interview tips for the students?
When you are applying for any job or you are going for an interview, what should you know about? You should know about the country and your job role for which you are applying. So first and the foremost important thing to do before going for any interview is to do some research of the company. So you should know when was it established, the work culture, the competitors, the difficulties, and the future goals of the owner of the company or the company itself. So one should visit the company website, not only company website, because that can be fabricated also, but the social media pages and online research also. And if there is any article regarding the company, one should go through about the company. That is very much important before applying for any job. And before going for an interview, that is very much important to do the homework first. Then the students should, or the fresher or the experienced one, they should carry their documents, the original documents. They should be always ready. Yes, they need to search for the documents at the time of verification. You shouldn't go around the bush and looking for the documents. Then dressing is very important. Dress impressive, and you should be punctual. You should reach there on time. You shouldn't get late by any chance. Maybe it could be traffic jam. It could be, so you should keep the time accordingly so that you can reach the interview place on time. Then communication skill is also very crucial. At the time of interview, you should be able to communicate clearly and know how to convey your ideas.
Wait. Are you worried about your project, training, dissertation, internship? don't think too much because Nanoscience and Technology Consortium, in short NSTC, is giving you a golden opportunity to do the same tasks. NSTC also conducts workshops on amazing topics. So if you want to register in the workshop, the registration link is given in the description box below, or you may go to the website www.nanoschool.in where you can easily enroll in the workshops. So just check it out right now.
Whether it be through speech, body language, or writing, because there are few places where for the freshers you need to appear for a written exam also before appearing for an interview. And in an interview, it's important to stay focused and keep an eye on the quality of your responses. Don't answer to any of the question which you're not sure of, because the one who is sitting on the opposite sides of the table, they know everything. So it's better to be true towards everything. Don't fabricate anything, otherwise you'll land into problems. One has to be very true.
Absolutely. You have really covered many good important points. So yes, thank you so much, Dr. Pallavi, for this wonderful interaction. Further, I would like to tell you one of our products, that is APID, which stands for Academic Profile Identity. It is an innovative academic research network, okay, and it is designed for the scholars, researchers, and then faculty members, then researchers, students. So yes, and if you want to go to that, APID, so you just have to visit, that is apid.journalslibrary.com. Thank you so much.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the links shown on the screen to stay connected.